Hey guys, I just ran into one of these like Jehovah Witnesses or whatever, the church people, you know, trying to convert you and to, Christianity. And he told me, oh, we're a different type of Christianity. We are, we do not believe in Jesus is us, God. We believe in he's a son of God, but he's the three different aspects to him, but he's one. Okay, so it's a very good debate when you actually believe in that. So the name I already spoken about this. The name Jesus Christ is Hail Zeus. This is Satan. So he did not create. Satan did not create the world. Satan imitated the world. He imitates everything about God. He could never create a thing. He cannot. He can only manipulate what God already have created. You understand? So they, when people invoking this name, Jesus Christ, you're invoking. You know what you're invoking? You're invoking Satan. Okay? Because when he came into this world, he says, to God, I will, lead people astray, and I will lead people astray, except those who are, those who are loyal to you. But people who are not loyal to you, I will lead them astray. No, I would lead them astray, and that's what's happening. Look at what's going on in the world today. So when Satan says to God, "This is what I'll do," he did not deviate away from what actually he's exactly doing, what's happening now. So for him to telling me like, we are a different type of Christianity, look here. There's no different type of Christianity. I can tell you why. Why it should not be. Okay? The Bible, should be one Bible. When God sent the vision and, the teaching, it was not divided to many different books, to many different religions. If Christianity is one, should not be different, division. Only one book, and then this book was separated in many different, book of this and book of that, because it was done. But the church, the Roman church, the Vatican, Satan, the synagogue of Satan itself, divided this teaching, created all this confusion. That why people believe this, one person believe that. No, it's one book. Yes, it has many chapters, similar to Holy Quran. It has many chapters, has many verses. It's like that. Okay, so why you are dividing, adding and modifying the word of God? Okay, you have no right to do that. Okay, so for him to sit there and debate with me, he think like he's gonna convince me I'm gonna convert. No, dude, I have arrived a long time ago. So for you to think like you're gonna, run a couple of verses on me and trying to really sell me the idea of Christianity is the true religion. All the other religions are false or whatever. We believe in Christianity, We believe in Christianity. A lot of people don't know that. Islam does. But we believe in the Bible was edited or modified. The only holy book that was protected by God was the Holy Quran. Okay? And so it's not, the word of God should not be modified. Okay? So we believe in, the Bible, but we do not believe everything on the Bible is the word of God. Okay, because we when Holy Quran came, he highlighted, the prophet had highlighted, you just should believe the Bible came from God, but do not believe every word because it's been modified by the Vatican or the Roman or whatnot. You understand? Because they are the synagogue of Satan. They like to modify and forge information to, create confusion between. Well, isn't it that what Satan does? So, for you guys to to believe in this teaching, you know, it's like without any room for interpretation or debate. Yeah, you're a fool. You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't mind sitting there debating with him. But then he couldn't really. I asked him a couple of questions. He could not really explain to me why he thinks I should convert. I asked him, "You're telling me Jesus is Son of God and He's God. So explain to me." Because he was born from a virgin birth. He's Mary, and so he is, that, right? He was born from a virgin birth, right? You make him divine and holy, and So I said to him, explain to me why Adam is, he was also had no father or no mother. Wouldn't that make him more divine than Jesus? Because he had no father. So isn't that more miraculous? More miraculous than Jesus, right? Because he had no parents. One had one mom and no father, and the other one had none, both. So who is more to be the Son of God and God? If some teaching they say Jesus is the Son of God, Jesus is God, right? But if that was true, wouldn't it be Adam is more divine than Jesus? He could not tell me. He's like, oh, you have a very good point there. But we believe in Adam was created, because one came through a birthing and the other one, he was created. Okay? So created by whom? By God. So isn't it that could be more divine than it's just like, it's frustrating people who just follow without questioning what they're reading. I read something, I question things if it does not make sense, or it comes out across like questionable. If something is questionable to me, I put it underline. I'm not just gonna follow, blindly, because because you're gonna label it, you put God on it, and people are supposed to be afraid. Weaponization of God words, No, God created us to think. He did not, He did not created us to think. Why would He give us a brain? Why would He give us a brain so complex? Why can't He give us a brain of a dog or a cat? Why would He give us something so complex? How many billion cells? Came together to create humanity? Why can't God create us a very simple beings who cannot think of their own? Who could be a dog, a cat, could be an animal, and do simple things, open a door, close a door, lay down, get up, and that's it. Do not think, So why would God give us a brain or a structure of a human body or human being, and capable of doing a lot more? Why would God give us something like that? Think about that. Why God give you something so complex? Then this guy trying to sell me like the idea I'm supposed to follow. I'm like, are you serious? You're not gonna sell me this. You know what I mean? You have to convince me. You know. But that's a reality. That some people are like, and then when you put a religion on it, you put a label on it. You're not supposed to question the religion. You're supposed to just follow it blindly, without, you know. If I don't understand something, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna question. In the Holy Quran, many verses where God, people were asking the prophets to ask God about things in life because they want to understand. So understanding is one of God, aspect. We're allowed to ask God if we do not know, or something we want to clarify, because God is all knowing. We don't know, even when Isa was asked about, oh, have you told people such a thing? He was asked because people, were saying Jesus is God, he's the Son of God. And God, in a verse, I can't think of the top of my head, but in a nutshell is, have you told people that you're a son of God, or you are God? And Jesus says, or Isa says, I did not tell people such a thing, and I told them what you have taught me. So he did not tell people. Jesus prayed. So if he's the Son of God, why would you? Okay, he's the Son of God. Why would the Son of God pray to God? Because if okay, my father, think of my father is God. Would I pray for my father? Would I pray to my father? No, you would not. Because he's your father. So what makes it any difference where people expect Jesus to pray, to God, that makes him, No, you don't pray if you are a son of God or you're God. If you're God, you don't pray. Who you pray to, because you're God. If you're a son of God, you don't pray to God, because Jesus is also creation of God. Just like the rest of us, like the rest of humanity, Yeah, Jesus, Isa has a bloodline, a specific bloodline, okay? That's true, that's factual. But for people to think he's like, he's a son of God. Okay, I'm gonna tell you another verse in Holy Quran. It says, God says, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ لَمْ يَلِدْ وَلَمْ يُولَدْ وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. Meaning, he says, say in Allah is one, and is the one existed before all. He is not have not burst anyone, and he have not been burst from anyone. You understand? So that means he was not created or being have not created anything from his same, like from his flesh, and have not been created by anything. You understand? So I'm gonna link it in the comment section for you guys to understand. People do not, you want to believe in lies because they put a title on it, call it a Bible, call it religious or religion, or call it anything, because they're trying to oppress people. They don't want people to ask questions. They don't want people to have debate. If you have a debate with someone who's religious, then they'll call you like anti this, anti that, or blah blah blah, and trying to shame you of asking questions. So don't be stupid. So anyhow, what else I wanted to talk about is, before I get into the house, I have created these prayers to deal with the black goo, Satan blood or whatnot. And also one thing I wanted to also share with you is when they attack you always. They attack you in intention to cause harm. So they attack you in your throat or your nostril and stuff like that. They spray bacteria, mold, viruses, funguses, or whatever, because your nostril is directly connected. Your nostril is directly, okay, I'm gonna repeat it. Your nostril is connected directly to your blood. That why they say diseases, it comes through your nostril before it comes to your in your body, before your mouth or other organs, right? So disease. That why if you go on the street, somebody cough in front of you, you can catch it because you inhaling that. Your tongue is directly also to your organs and your all the five senses. Five body senses systems. Okay, your tongue. So you have to take care of that. Buy mouthwash, and you have to jazz the mouthwash a little bit. You have to jazz it with hydrogen peroxide. You have to add, maybe 8 or 9 teaspoons, or you can even just be generous, add a little bit more, and to your mouthwash when you brush your teeth and use mouthwash. You have to rinse, with this new, because it's impacting your organs, okay? And if you don't do that, then you're actually attacking your organs, and without you knowing. So when sometimes you have bad breath and whatnot, this is the bacteria, grown bacteria in your mouth, and these bacteria cause harm, and it could end your life sooner than you think.